This is the future.
Today is February 2nd, 2024. It is 12:16 a.m. I can't believe this. I thought I was gonna start recording like around maybe 11 or whatever, but it took me a while to finish the list. And I was seeing all sort of tweets. I'm telling you, the Sussexes, they hold on to their projects or whatever they're doing, and then once they're ready, they release everything all at once. So a lot of information were coming, and I did a video yesterday in the middle of the day, which I've already edited, which is this one here. And now I'm gonna be probably recording all night. So I'm gonna have 8 videos for our part of Pew service, and there's a possibility I might read those 2 articles, and the links will be in the description. I haven't really put that much content on this channel, our part of Pew service. So when I saw some stuff popping up, I actually at first I only saw 2, these 2, and then through searching and searching I came across different one, and then that's why I'm gonna create like 3 separate videos, because a lot of different tweets that I was seeing, and many of them don't belong to certain channels, so I have to group them. Let me see, I think it's 8 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 tweets regarding charities, and 9 tweets regarding the royal rat. So I cannot put them with feel good kind of tweets or important tweets. Okay, the royal rats have to be by themselves, so that will be on our Pew Team Sussex channel. And then we have some stuff about the Harry and Meghan, the squad are talking about. There's some fashions and things like that. These are a little bit, gossip among the squads. That will be on PYTE. All right, so to see all of these, just check the date. Okay, should I try to have them the same thumbnails? Maybe that would be a good idea, so you could see. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just thinking on top of my head. So let's start with our part of Pew service. These I recorded already. That's what on this video right here, that's behind here, and these are brand new. So let's get started. Okay. Oh, I didn't look at the numbers. I haven't put that much on this channel, so the numbers are not that great, and I think I will be able to make money if I create membership on this channel. The threshold that I've accumulate for this channel allowed me to be on the monetization program, but it seems like I have to create membership. I need about 1,000 subscribers so to get the other type of monetization. All right, so let's look at the analytic. All right, I agree, because I haven't been putting that much content. All right, so with that being said, let's go on Twitter. This is the first tweet. Now apparently Archewell is on Vimeo. It's almost like another content similar to YouTube, but I think you have to pay. It's almost like also what's the other thing that I have? Patreon or something. Almost like it, but not the same. So they have an account on Vimeo, but the last time I was there, it was a little bit different. Okay, there it is here. Harry and Meghan now have their own, the Archewell Foundation Vimeo page, which you can follow and watch their videos. All right, so if you're on Vimeo, you could go and follow them. I have to look more into it. I thought I did, but maybe I was confused with a different platform. All right, let's read some of the comment, but I don't want to stay too long on that. Okay, no thanks, I can't think of anything worse. So there's me responding to this person here. Yet here you are. Oh my goodness, the spelling here. Here you are. Why are you even commenting under a post that is 1000% about Archewell? Okay, hey Janet, quick question. I wanted to follow Archewell on Twitter. They're not on Twitter. Okay, has relatively few followers and says it runs by Prince William. What? What the F is that about? Nah, that's not them. They're not on social media. Okay, just finished watching Archewell Foundation videos on Vimeo. Okay, I'm loving it. Okay, so I need to go on that and get a little bit more info. Okay, so let's go to the next tweet. Now we're talking about Invictus. Okay, so there's this here. Some of you have already seen these information. I post them on my community board for you on our Port of Pew Service community board. Okay, Prince Harry and Meghan are going to be in Canada later this month. They will celebrate 1 year until the Invictus Games Vancouver Whistler 2025. During their 3-day visit, marking 1 year to go, they will join members of the participating nation, IG25. They did the same thing with Invictus Germany. Okay, that's when they went. Meghan did the One Young World speech, and then they went to Germany, and then they were supposed to come back to the UK and do Well Child, but that was suspended because the Queen had passed. So it's almost the same thing here that they're doing, going to Canada. Okay, so there's more here. What is that? Okay, I have more stuff about Travalyst later on the list. Okay, so let me skip that for now, and I think I might read an article. Let's go to the next tweet. Okay, so I'll read part of this article, maybe all of it. We are thrilled to be welcoming back the Duke and Duchess of Sussex for the Invictus Games Vancouver Whistler 2025's 1 year to go celebration and participating nation winter training camp. Read more. Okay, so let's go into that. I have it open somewhere here. I think it was the People magazine, right? People.com. Yeah, that's it. Okay, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are heading to Canada this month for a special celebration. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex are counting down to an event close to their hearts, okay, by Stephanie Pettit. Okay, so that was written yesterday. Okay, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are heading to Canada for an exciting countdown. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex will head north from February 14 to February 16 for the Invictus Game Vancouver Whistler 2025's 1 year to go celebration. Over their 3-day visit, the couple will join members of the participating nation's winter training camp, which provides an opportunity for members of the international Invictus community, including team managers, coaches, and competitors, to experience winter adaptive sports ahead of the game next year. Prince Harry, a former captain in the British Army, founded the International Adaptive Sport Tournament for wounded, injured, and sick service personnel and veterans in 2014, following Psycho in London 2014, Orlando 2016, Toronto 2017, Sydney 2018, The Hague when COVID-19 pushed the event back to 2022, and Düsseldorf 2023. 2022, you will see some content on PYTE, and that was before I had this channel. And Düsseldorf, you will see it on this channel, because I share a lot of content about that. The competition in Canada in 2025, which whatever I come across will be on this channel as well. All right, Canada in 2025 will be the first time the Invictus Games have returned to a previous host country. The Invictus Games and Vancouver Whistler will also be the first to incorporate winter adaptive sports in addition to some of the core sports from previous Invictus Games. Okay, let's continue. The news was accompanied by 2 new images of Meghan 42 and Harry 39 at the 2023 Invictus Game in Germany, both taken by their close friend Mr. Harriman. The first black and white photo showed the couple walking with their arms around each other at the sitting volleyball finals. The other shows Harry embracing a competitor while Meghan stands behind her husband watching on. In November, Prince Harry and Meghan made a surprise appearance at the Vancouver Canuck Hockey Games. I think I shared that with you. I'm not sure which channel that I shared it. Could be this one. Tied to the next Invictus Game, the Duke of Sussex took the ice and made the ceremonial first puck drop ahead of the match-up between the Vancouver Canucks and the San Jose Sharks, just like his grandmother, Queen Elizabeth, did 21 years before. Canada is a special place for Prince Harry and Meghan. and the Invictus Games mark an important moment early in their relationship. The couple famously made their debut as a couple at the 2017 Invictus Game in Toronto, where Meghan lived while filming Suits. Okay, so there's that here. Okay, so okay, I guess I might as well finish it. Not only are Vancouver Whistler close to Harry and Meghan following their move to Montecito, California, but Vancouver is also a special spot for their family. Before stepping back from their royal role in 2020, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex spent their first holiday season as a family of 3 in 2019 with their son Prince Archie on Vancouver Island. Exclusively speaking to people in 2022, Prince Harry touched on the key role Invictus has played in his journey with Meghan. Quote, "There is somewhere you can feel more embraced and supported than with the Invictus family," he said at the time. And it continued, "The Toronto Games were our first time out and about publicly in official way. We were dating at the time, so it was a lot to take in, but fortunately we were with the perfect community for that." That is true. Okay, now 5 years later, here we are in The Hague at the 5th Invictus Game as parents of 2 and living in the US. He continues referring to 4-year-old son Prince Archie and daughter Elizabeth, now 2, who born in 2021 following their family's first US move. Quote, "I have always wanted to share these incredible moments with someone special, and to have Meg by my side means everything," Prince Harry told people. Okay, so, there's more. Archie and Lily may even tag along to the 2025 Invictus Game. Quote, "We can't wait to bring our kids also so they can experience just how awesome this is," Meghan said in a speech at the latest Invictus Games Germany. This is very interesting. We might be able to see them. Who knows? All right, so let's go back to let's go back to Twitter. There we are here. Let's read some of the comment and then move to the next one. Okay, after these 3 here, or 4 tweets. "Soon looking forward to the Invictus Game in Vancouver." There's the heart. Okay, "I would like to see more articles that are actually about the vets. Oh God, you have to see this. The article pretty much talk about the whole situation. My goodness. Okay, let's count down. Let the countdown begins. Let me read the comments under here. I didn't finish read her comment, but I'm curious to see what other people say. Okay, that is on the journalist reporting, and it's the British press that does that horse shit. Okay, and Invictus should release more positivity about the vets. They do. Okay, I don't need to continue reading this because you could see this is someone who just here to complain. They don't even care about the vet. You will see on my other whatever next tweet. Okay, Travelyst launches sustainability certification initiative. Alright, so this I also have it open. I'm gonna read some of it. Let's see how. Okay, it's not that long, so I probably will read everything. The link of the article will be in the description, just in case if I mispronounce something and you guys wanna read it at your own time. Okay, so there it is here. Travelyst launches Sustainability Certification Initiative. So that was put out yesterday, February 1st, 2024, by Paul Stevens. Okay. Founded in 2019 by Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, Travelyst brings together partners including Amadeus, Booking.com, Expedia Group, Google, Skyscanner, Travelport, Trip.com, Group, TripAdvisor, and Visa to deliver sustainability information to the mainstream to help people make better travel choices. According to Travalyst, people booking travel need accurate information to base their decisions on, and one way to verify sustainability information is through certification bodies. Research published by Booking.com reveals that 65% of travelers will feel better about staying in accommodation if they knew it had a sustainability certification. There are currently over 100 tourism certification bodies globally that focus on sustainability. Therefore, travelers will review whether they meet a certain of criteria in order to be displayed on its partner platform. Okay, so that's very interesting. The overarching aim of the initiative is to drive consistency and display of sustainability certification across Travalyst partner platforms. 3 criteria have been validated by Travalyst Independent Advisory Group to ensure rigor and independence, and are as follows. 1. Certification process includes a third-party audit that includes on-site and or online assessment of sustainable practices reported by the property. The standard upon which the certification is based is publicly available. Okay. The standard focuses on evaluating the impact of social and or economic and or environmental factors, among others, as encompassed within but not restricted to the United Nations 17 Sustainable Development Goals. Okay, so this, if I had more time, these are some stuff I could look deeper into to see what they consist of. Okay, you know what? Let's do a quick search here. Okay, to the United Nations 17 Sustainable Development Goals. Let's see what is that. Let's go on Google. And then I'll come back. Okay, let me finish with this so I don't have to come back. Okay, Paliloma's head strategy and impact at Travalyst said, Travalyst aim to bring sustainability information to the mainstream to help people make better travel choices. People want to travel more sustainably, and that all stores and having access to clear, consistent, and credible information at scale. And it continues, creating a master list of certification bodies meeting the Travalyst criteria will help to improve the credibility of sustainability information and accommodation sector. And credibility is key to driving trust, she added. More information on the fee-free initiative can be found here. Okay, so that's additional thing here. So pretty much what Travalyst is saying here, these are the criterias. Okay, so what I think Travalyst is doing here, because there are a lot of other certification, tourism certification that's out there. So before they could put their stamp of approval to other certification, this is what they focus on. They give 3 criterias, they list them, and one of them, which is from the United Nations, which I'll be going over. And if they follow certain standard that Travalyst consider to be sustainable to them based on those criteria, which also whatever they do needs to be online so they could be able to view it themselves. And also it seems like not seems like it is, they want a third party to do the certification, not them, to like a self-governing thing. They don't want that. They want something another body to certify them. Does that make sense? Okay, you could read it and see, but this is what I'm getting. All right, so let's continue. So now what I want to look into, and I'm done with this article, I'm going to go to Google and find United Nations 17 Sustainable Development Goals. What are they? That's what I want to know. Okay, let's put, what are the 17 goals sustainable? I'll leave the link in the description as well. Let's see here. So there they are here. So these are more. If I go into each one of them, it will go deeper into explaining what each one of them. But let me just go over it really quickly. And if you guys want to check it out yourself, I'll put the link for you. Okay, so there's this here. 1, no poverty. Okay, 0 hunger, good health and well-being, quality education, gender equality, clean water and sanitation, affordable and clean energy, decent work and economic growth, industry innovation and infrastructure, reduce inequalities, sustainable cities and communities, responsible consumption and production, okay, climate action, life below water, okay, let's see here, life and water, peace, justice and strong institution, partnership for the goal. So let's see here. Okay, let me read briefly here. because I know if I click on it, there's more to it. They will explain what each one of these, and I don't have that much time, because I have to create other things here. Let's read here. History. The 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, adopted by all United Nations member states in 2015, provide a shared blueprint for peace and prosperity for people and the planet, now and into the future. At its heart are the 17 Sustainable Development Goals. Okay, so this is where they're trying to reach. Okay, which are an urgent call for action by all countries, developed and developing. In a global partnership, they recognize that ending poverty and other deprivation must go hand in hand with strategies that improve health and education, reduce inequality, and spur economic growth, all while tackling climate change and working to preserve our ocean and forests. The SDG builds a decade of work by countries and the UN, including the United Nations Department of Economic and Social Affairs. Okay, so this is a lot of information. So in other words, Travalyst is saying this is what we will follow. They already did the research. They know what it required. And so in other words, Travalyst is piggybacking onto the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. So if some of these other organizations, let me go back to this, okay, 3 criteria have been validated by Travalyst Independent Advisory Group. Okay, so the advisory group have already highlighted what the certification bodies must follow, and some of the things that the Travalyst Independent Advisory Group have suggested are one of the 3 or what the UN have highlighted. So if the certification bodies that follow these, so maybe Travalyst will put those certification bodies, if they met Travalyst expectation, what they consider to be sustainable, if they met them, okay, the certification bodies met the criteria that the independent advisory group had suggested to Travalyst, and then those certification bodies will probably be put next to or on Travalyst partners website. So in other words, they will give them credibility and said, okay, they follow our guideline, they did the sustainable kind of thing, they follow them, so you could put them on your website. That's the way that I'm getting it. All right, it's a lot of information. All right, so that's it. Where anything that Harry put his name in, there's a kind of a trust. So he's saying here, I mean, this is a huge task here, so they have to follow this. But with that being said, I'm done with this. If you want to look more into it, there's a vast information on just that small little information here. There's more here. So I just touched a minuscule portion of it. All the links will be in the description. You guys could go and look for more details. Okay, so now back to Twitter. Okay, so there's not that much comment. Okay, hope they got it up, running, and acknowledge. Certification is a big business. Okay, let me pause for a second. Okay, so I went on Twitter, Google. Okay, I asked how certification work. A certification is a credential that you earn to show that you are specific skills or knowledge. They are usually tied to an occupation, technology, or industry. Certification are usually offered by a professional organization or a company that specializes in a particular field or technology. All right, so this is why Harry is saying they have to follow certain things in order for them, Travalyst, could put whichever organization or whatever it may be on their website. Okay, so they have to follow all of this. So that's that. Okay, so let's leave this topic alone. All right, so let's go to the next tweet, and I believe it's still about Travalyst. Yeah, it's still about Travalyst. So that was a good way to introduce that. All right, next tweet. All right, I read this article. So let's just focus on the tweet only. Not-for-profit organization at Travelyst, a global coalition of some of the biggest brands in travel and technology, is launching an initiative to acknowledge sustainability certification bodies within the accommodation sector. All right, and I just read those article, and I went on the United Nations website. Okay, so many announcements in like 72 hours. I almost can't keep up. I'm telling you, there were a lot of information. So I'm probably gonna finish all of this over the weekend, mostly from the editing aspect of it. This is so their year. Harry and Meghan are booked and busy. Love it. And this is the thing when they say, okay, I shared this on another video. When Variety was interviewing them, and Meghan was saying, oh, she has a lot coming up. She can't wait to share them with you.
Something to do with it, but good shows are everlasting.
That's what you're doing now. You have now come into Hollywood in a producerial capacity. What is inspiring you? And as you're kind of looking to make these new projects, what is the thing that is, driving the work that you're going to put out into the business?
Things that make people feel, I was going to say good, but it's more than that. Things that make people feel something, right? And feel a sense of community, but we have so many exciting things on this slate. I can't wait until we can announce them, but I'm just really proud of what we're creating. My husband is loving it too. It's really fun.
We're here anytime you want to make those announcements.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. We'll get in touch then. Yeah.
We're thrilled to have you here as one of our honorees, our alumni. So nice to see you. Thank you so much.
These were some of them. Okay, so I'm done with this. The others were extra, and I don't want to shift away from my list. Okay, now we are into SmartWorks. Okay, I'm telling you, many of these information were buried. I'm telling you, I'm doing a huge favor for many of you because there's so much BS on Twitter. You have to shuffle through all the BS to find the good information. All right, for your information, Archewell Foundation is still connected to SmartWorks headquarters, Women Empowerment. So let's read this. I wasn't sure about this. Okay, about SmartWorks. SmartWorks is a dynamic and fast-growing UK charity that exists to give women the confidence they need to reach their full potential, secure employment, and change the trajectory of their lives. At the heart of our charity is a dressing and coaching service for unemployed women ahead of their job interview. The tangible impact is profound. Between April 2021 and March 2022, 72% of the clients SmartWorks help ahead of a job interview got a job within 1 month of their appointment. At an appointment with SmartWorks, each client receives a bespoke dressing consultation with 2 stylists to find a beautiful and high-quality interview outfit that will fill her with confidence. This is free of charge, and the clothes are hers to keep. This is followed by a one-to-one coaching session with an expert interview coach where every client receives valuable interview preparation, unlocking her potential and enabling her to succeed at interview. All the coaching and dressing is done by trained and skilled volunteers, and all the pieces in our wardrobe are donated by individuals and retailers, making our models efficient and effective. Since our foundation, we have supported 25,000 women across centers in Birmingham, Edinburgh, Glasgow, Leeds, London, Manchester, Newcastle, and Reading. By 2025, we want to double our reach and help 10,000 women each year, delivered by centers in every major urban hub in the UK. Our manifesto unites everyone in the SmartWorks community with a shared ethos and mission to transform women's lives. Acknowledgement. SmartWorks would like to thank all the women who participated in this study, particularly Melissa, Kelly, and Mowayo, who kindly share their stories with us for the purpose of the index. We would like to thank research agency Opinion for their advice and support throughout the data collection across the there it is here. And Archewell Foundation for the financial contribution that helped produce the first SmartWorks Female Unemployment Index designed by Day Studio. Okay, so they say here, They're thanking Archewell Foundation. Okay, before that, Archewell was not there. So yeah, so there they are. This is their connection here. Archewell Foundation for the financial contribution that helped produce the first SmartWorks Female Unemployment Index. Okay, so there's still some connection here, and they're making an acknowledgement of their contribution. All right, so let's see some of the comments here. Okay, SmartWorks Greater Manchester. Read the full report to find out more about the issue that had affected women across the UK in 2023 and what can be done to ensure a more accessible recruitment process. Okay, I believe this is an article, is it? No. Okay, there's that here. Okay, so I will leave this in the description for you guys as well. Okay, so you could read their stories. The link will be in the description, and there's a donation if you guys have extra to donate, so that link will be in the description. So
the decision that I have made for my wife and I to step back is not one I made lightly. It was so many months of talks after so many years of challenges, and I know I haven't always gotten it right, but as far as this goes, there really was no other option. What I want to make clear is we're not walking away. And we certainly aren't walking away from you.
So let's go back to Twitter. There's no comment. Let's go to the next one. I have one more after this. Next tweet. Okay, remember Yulia from INVICTUS? Alright, had a meaningful audience with His Holiness Pope Francis. Our conversation touched upon the fate of our prisoner of war, civilians held hostage, children unlawfully taken from home. Grateful for His Holiness's understanding, assistance to Ukraine, sincerity, and empathy. All right, so she's advocating for Ukraine. Okay, the more awareness, the better. Thank you for being a voice of care and concern. That must have been such a special meeting. Savlak Ukraine. Finger crossed for Russia. Okay, what does that mean? Finger crossed for Russia. I don't know which side they're talking about, but whatever. All right, so that's that, because since I saw it and I've mentioned her before and she was in INVICTUS, and I thought I'd share her story with you. All right, so this is my last one. And while I was looking for stuff, and I was like, let me see what Well Central Kitchen is doing. Now, one of the things I'm going to do, I'm going to try not to go too deep into the war aspect of this. I just want to focus on what Well Central Kitchen is doing. There's a lot of craziness that's going on in the Middle East. And YouTube have put a muzzle on a lot of YouTubers to not talk about a lot of issues. So I will try my best to focus on Well Central Kitchen only. Okay? All right, this is the tweet. Gaza or our family. We may get exhausted, but this is our duty. Armed relief truck driver from Egypt. Well Central Kitchen has dispatched almost 1,000 trucks into Gaza since the Rafah crossing reopened. Each one is packed with the supply to provide 11,000 meals a day. Okay, so this is a 28-second video, but let's make the best of it. Okay, let's listen.
Due to the uncertainty of which trucks and how many will be allowed into Gaza,
and I'm sorry, there'll be some screenshot in between, even that 28 seconds, all right?
CK are packing trucks to the brim with MREs to those in the hardest to reach areas, with entire kitchens ready to unpack and set up where it's viable to do so. Only one truck from WCK can provide the means to prepare and distribute more than 11,000 meals per day.
معلش دول برضه اهلنا والناس زي ما حضرتك شايف كده، بس دي برضه يعني مسألة علينا لازم نعمل كده.
It is very sad. It is very sad. These people were in their home doing their regular thing, looking for the future for their kids and everything. And then at a snap of moment, things change. Things change. God, help us. Please help us. Okay? Well, Central Kitchen, you guys rock. What you do, feeding hundreds of thousands around the world, keep it up. Oh, and the cookbook, my granddaughter was in tears and has made almost everything in it. Okay, thank you, Well Central Kitchen, and Hamada and Ahmed for the video and everything you're doing. I'm so glad, thank you. Be safe, all right? So, okay, so this is an ad. I'm sharing it because Harry and Meghan support Well Central Kitchen. So that's all I have for this video. So let's do a prayer. Let's do prayer for thanks. Okay. And more success. Let's do that. And let's write exactly what I just said. Okay. Show my gratitude. Thank you, Lord, for the blessing you have bestowed on my life. You have provided me with more than I could ever imagine. You have surrounded me with people who always look out for me. You have given me family and friends who bless me every day with kind words and action. Okay, so this is it. I will be recording some more. I have 9 more tweets. This is what I'll be recording next. And then after this one, for PYTE, there will be this. Alright, so I have a lot to record tonight. So that's it, and thank you for watching. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. Alright, so that's it.
Evolution. This is the future.